Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I wasn't originally planning on filming today, but today has been my only free time. I already did my makeup because I went to church this morning, but I figured I could do a favorites video of some of the products that I'm wearing right here. Also, in case you're wondering throughout the video, I got sunburnt while skiing a couple weeks ago, so you can see my goggle line and my headband line. So if at some point in this video you're like, what is up with your bronzer? Why aren't you blending? It's not my bronzer, it's just a sunburn. Just so you know. So now to jump right into the video. For my first product, I have a primer by L'Oreal. This is the Magic-lumi primer, as you can see right here. So for those of you that don't know, I have extremely oily skin. So normally this would not be the typical primer I would tend to get. Normally I would get a mattifying one or something like that. This is to luminize your skin and make you glowy and dewy, which normally I don't need. But however, this primer is beautiful. I will show you right here. This doesn't make me look overly oily. It comes out white like this, and then you just blend it in. I used way too much, as you can see. But when you blend it out, you can't tell that it's white anymore, and it just gives you like a glowy finish, which normally I don't need help being glowy, but it's always nice to get a little extra glow. So that is my only primer from the drugstore that I absolutely love. Moving on to my foundation, this might be my favorite foundation of all time, not just for the drugstore. And this is the Revlon Colorstay Whipped Foundation. I have the shade 240 Natural Beige. It looks like this, and it's just kind of like a whipped consistency. So I just stick my finger in like so, and it comes out like this. And then you can just blend it in. I just use a buffing brush to blend this in. You can't really tell on my hand right there, but this is a really good foundation if you do have oily skin, because it doesn't make you look greasy and it stays on all day, which is what I love about it. This is the foundation I'm wearing on my skin right now. Ignore my nose because I haven't really been putting anything on my nose since I got my nose pierced, but it's been on now for about, I want to say 8 hours, and I still haven't really gotten the oil to break through or anything like that, so I highly recommend this foundation if you have oily skin. Another foundation, if you have oily skin, is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. I have mine in the shade 105 Natural Beige, which is a little too dark for me at the moment because I haven't seen the sun in days other than my sunburn. Anyways. This is also a really good foundation for if you're oily because it's a matte finish and it stays on all day, infallible. It says 24-hour foundation, which I'm not sure any foundation is 24 hours, but it stays on long enough for me. And it says on the back here, it's medium coverage and the texture is airy and light, which I definitely agree with. So if you have oily skin, recommend the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. So the only concealer I have from the drugstore that I love, 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 love is this Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This is in the shade 20 Sand. This is one of my favorite concealers. It doesn't crease in my fine lines. I don't really have a huge problem with dark circles, but I definitely can look tired and, you know, puffy, everything. This doesn't crease. This gives you the coverage that you want. It's pretty full coverage too for a drugstore concealer. This is comparable to the Naked Skin concealer by Urban Decay. I find this is extremely similar. So if you're looking for a cheaper option, I think this was under $10 from Target. So definitely recommend that concealer. Okay, my favorite powder from the drugstore is this Rimmel London Stay Matte powder right here. I don't know what, Creamy Beige is the shade I have right here. And I don't use this to set my concealer. I do not, because it makes my concealer crease. It looks cakey underneath my eyes and I don't like the look of it. But I use it to put on my forehead, on my nose, on my chin, all the places that I get oily, because as I've said a million times, I have oily skin. And this is a really good powder for making sure that your oil is not going to show through. All right, a quick water break. Next, my favorite blush from the drugstore. These are by far my favorite blushes, not just from the drugstore, but almost my favorite ever. And these are the NYX powder blushes. And I don't even know if they still sell this exact formula, to be honest, because I looked for it a couple times and I haven't been able to find it. I'm sure they have something similar. This is the shade Pinched, and it looks like this. It's a really pretty color. It's very pigmented, so you don't need a lot. See, two right there. And of course, you can't really see it that well on my skin. I'll give it a better swatch. There we go. There's the blush. You can see right there. So you want to have a light hand with this because this is a pretty intense color, but it is beautiful. Shows up nice on the skin. I actually prefer normally more of like the peachy tone blushes, and this is more of a pink, as you can see, but it looks really good, especially in the summer. I love this blush. I have it in a bunch of shades. This is my favorite. Now moving on to eyeshadow. First, I have this Morphe palette. I just hit myself in the face. Did you see that? Okay, moving on. I have this Morphe palette. This is the Jaclyn Hill Favorites palette, as you can see right here. I am obsessed with this palette, okay? It is wonderful. I use the crap out of these three shades, these four shades really right here, and all of the maroons. Maroon is my go-to color for things on the eyes. I use all of these. I love it. It's super cheap. This is, as far as palettes go, this is my favorite drugstore palette. And they're definitely not drugstore quality. I will show you a swatch of this one right here is one of my favorites. This is my other favorite, and I'll show you this green just for fun. Look at that right there. Look how pigmented that is, if it will focus on my hand. And right there. These are beautiful. They are fully pigmented. They are amazing eyeshadows, and they are so cheap. Like, I cannot even believe how cheap these are. Definitely check out Morphe products if you haven't already. They have a million of these types of palettes, a million of them. Maybe not a million, but pretty close. This is just my favorite one that they have. Next, I have another palette. This is from Covergirl. I almost said L'Oreal. This is from Covergirl, and it's the True Naked palette. This is kind of a dupe for the Urban Decay Naked palettes that everyone and their mother is going on about. And this one looks like this. These are typically the shades that I go for, so this is my favorite one. The only complaint I have about this is it really only has one crease color, which is this, because these are all shimmers, which is fine. I just normally don't use this by itself, but as far as like all of the colors and the pigmentation and everything, it is wonderful. Here are a few right there. There are 3 of the colors, if it will focus on my hand. So as you can see, super pigmented, super beautiful. All of the shimmer colors are probably my favorite, but here is this chocolate brown color that I swatched, and that is beautiful for like in the outer corners. Really good palette for the price. I really like this palette from the drugstore, so I would definitely recommend this Covergirl palette. Okay, my last eyeshadow that I'm going to talk about are these Infallible eyeshadows by L'Oreal. This shade is an Ice Latte, which happens to be my favorite, but Amber Rush is another really good one, and then their blue shade, which I'm not really sure what that's called. But these are amazing because I typically go for like the same eye look on a day-to-day basis, which, as you can see, like dark on the outer corner and then like a shimmer on the inside half of my eye. These colors are amazing for that. Let me just say, this is, of course I picked the one that's broken to show you. See how broken that is right now? Beautiful. It's super pigmented. Ignore all the grains in here. Of course I picked the worst one to show you, but this is Ice Latte. Right there, if you can see. See that right there? It's beautiful. So I apply these with my finger because I find that that is the best way to get the most pigmentation out of these. But so if you just apply it with your finger and put it on the inner corners right there and just blend it out, these are amazing. These are some of my favorite shimmer shadows on the market. All right, now moving into eyeliner. This has been one of my favorite eyeliners forever. It's the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner in Blackest Black. Looks like this. This is my second or third one that I've gone through. This is amazing. The best gel liner, hands down, of all time. So just use an angled brush to do the winged eyeliner. If I'm ever looking for a gel eyeliner, I always go towards this one, and it's super cheap too. So definitely recommend that. My other favorite eyeliner from the drugstore is the Maybelline Line Stiletto. Looks like this. This is a liquid eyeliner instead of a gel. Liquid eyeliners I find can be a bit easier to apply, so if you are new to the whole winged eyeliner or just regular eyeliner thing, I would definitely recommend a felt tip or a liquid eyeliner like this. This is what the tip looks like right here. Really easy to apply. This gives you a really pointed wing if that's what you're looking for. So this is way easier than gel eyeliner, and it's super black. It stays all day. It doesn't transfer because of my hooded eyes. It doesn't transfer up on the hood of my eye. So I definitely recommend this. Now moving on to mascara. Favorite all-time mascara. A lot of my all-time favorites are from the drugstore actually, but this one looks disgusting, so ignore that. But it's the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara, and this is amazing. I mean, it's the mascara that I'm wearing on my eyelashes right now. If you haven't noticed already, I have short stubby eyelashes. You can barely see them right now, but you know, if I'm just rolling with it and I just want mascara and I don't want to wear false lashes, this is the one I go towards because it is super black. Also, if you are wearing false lashes, this makes your eyelashes super black. So they will not stick out, they'll blend in with your lashes. It's perfect for that, but it's also perfect for an everyday mascara. I definitely recommend it. Another mascara from the drugstore that I love is the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. And I love this for a different reason. This mascara, it gives you really voluminous lashes. It's not clumpy, but it makes them fuller. This one does not make them fuller, but it makes them longer. So if I show you the wand on this, it looks like that, which is not typically a wand that I would gravitate towards or be interested in, but it makes your lashes so long. So I like using both of these together actually. I'll go in with this one to elongate them, and I'll go in with this one to make them fuller. But this is amazing, especially on your bottom lashes, because I don't want my bottom lashes to look really full or clumpy, but I like them to look long. So this is a really good mascara for your bottom lashes. Okay, there you go. All right, last product before lip products. I just bought this actually, and this is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. This is like the Brow Wiz from Anastasia, which is a longtime favorite of mine. This is just a cheaper alternative, and it's pretty good. I have to say, it's pretty good. It comes with a spoolie, just like the Anastasia one. And here is the tip. So you just draw on your eyebrows with this tip and then buff them out with a spoolie to make it not look as harsh. I have mine in the shade Dark Brunette. I really like this. It is almost as good as the Anastasia one. The only complaint I have about it is that it takes a little more force to draw on your eyebrow because it's pretty waxy, but surprisingly that doesn't mean that it comes off. It lasts all day. I don't have a problem with it. I don't have anything on my brows right now, so I can't say that I'm wearing this because I don't do my brows all the time, but when I do, this is really good. Now onto lip products. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have a whole lot of lip products that I like from the drugstore because I am a liquid lip fanatic. And the drugstore just doesn't offer many liquid lips, but they do have some good lipsticks also that I will talk about. First, from Colourpop. I love Colourpop. It's so cheap and it's wonderful and I just love it. This is one of my favorite lipsticks from Colourpop. It's just a lippy stick and it's in Grunge. this is what it looks like. Right there. It's beautiful. Like I said, I don't wear a whole lot of things from the drugstore, but surprisingly, this stays on a long time. A really long time. I'll show you. That's what it looks like right there. It's kind of like a brownish color, which are really the in thing nowadays. So I love this color. It's wonderful. It is creamy, but it stays on your lips. The reason I like liquid lips so much is that I only have to apply them once and then they'll stay on all day. Because if I have to reapply something, I'm lazy and I'm not going to do it. So these are amazing. Colourpop Lippiesticks. Next favorite from the drugstore is from NYX. This is their matte lipstick. This is my favorite color in sweet pink. Looks like this. These are beautiful. They're creamy. They're pigmented. As you can see, one swipe. There you go. This is a really hot pink. Definitely not an everyday lipstick, but it's beautiful and I love it. So NYX matte lipsticks are amazing. NYX in general is an amazing drugstore brand, and I love their lip products especially. This is another NYX product, their soft matte lip cream right there. This is in Paulo. Looks like this. This looks like a liquid lipstick. It's not. It's a cream. It stays on pretty well, but it's not drying. It doesn't make your lips super dry. It keeps them hydrated. It's just like, it's pretty great. So there it is right there. It's just a nice red color. That one right there. These are wonderful. All of their soft matte lip creams. These are probably my favorite NYX lip product. The soft matte lip creams are the bee's knees. Get them. My last lip product from the drugstore, these are my favorite lip products from the drugstore. They're wonderful. These are the Milani lipsticks. I'm sure you've seen these before. This is in the shade Nude Cream. I love these lipsticks. They are wonderful. This is what it looks like right here. These, they do not stay on your lips all day. I'm not gonna lie. You're gonna have to reapply it. But they are so creamy and so pigmented, and they smell like candy. I don't know how to describe it. They smell amazing. There it is right there, Nude Cream. It's just a good, wearable, everyday lipstick. They have a bunch of nudes, which I love. And they are amazing. For the price, they are amazing. They are some of my favorite lipsticks on the market. Alright everyone, that is it. Thanks for staying with me if you're still here for so long, and I hope you enjoyed my video and got some new ideas of some products at the drugstore that you can try out for cheap. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me and watching my favorites video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!